Okay, this is technically my Layens hive 4. This is the hive that I built when I caught my own swarm a couple weeks ago. They swarmed on like May 27th or something like that. And they got in here and got right to work, so I like them a lot. This should be the hive that was originally in my front purple hive, Layens hive. And they've been coming along. A couple ants out here I need to get rid of. I did do the unnatural thing. I did feed this hive because when you have a swarm, we had a cool down and a rain week last week. It got down into the 60s and it was raining, so there wasn't a ton of forage for them. I have not fed them since last week, and I did take a little peek yesterday, just real quick, on their food, and they've dried it all the way out. So I'm going to pull their feeder today, and I'm going to look all the way through this hive just to make sure that we have all the signs of a functioning colony. So, and I don't doubt that we do, but man, I'm all thrown off. My last hive is trying to swarm. I don't want them to. This is a half frame, all nectar on both sides. No eggs, larvae, or brood. And you see the yellow where that stops is where my wax stopped, and all that's them. Oddly enough, they're not building it around the wire, which I wish they were. But we'll just be careful with that. On these Layens hives, because they're top bar, I went ahead and I put a screw. I'm doing the same thing here. Gosh darn it. Oh yeah, could be right here. There's some really new eggs. Oh, yep, she's right here. That's crazy. I wonder, she's not marked. Huh. All right. Well, that's interesting. She's not marked. If it was from my hive, she should be a marked queen. Yep, larvae, eggs, all the things we want to see. Eggs, larvae, eggs. She's in there getting with it. Huh. That is interesting. Sweetie. Some capped brood. Some pollen, honey at the top. I think most of these were half sheets of wax foundation. See, that's all capped. They're building that around the wire like good girls. Good honey stores in there. Capped brood. Larvae. tough to see if there's any eggs. This is really white comb. There's a little larva though, like baby larva. Oh yeah, there's some eggs in there. Yep. Alright. One more and then we'll just button these girls up. I am perplexed that that girl is not marked. So this is an interesting one. This is honey, and this should be a resource frame, but interesting. They just have a little bit of nectar on one side and a little bit of nectar on the other, but no eggs or larvae or of any kind. They got some pollen, but I don't know if you can see that, but they got some pretty good nectar on there, right up here at the top. All right, well, that is very interesting, because that queen is unmarked, which could mean that she was a virgin queen when they swarmed and they left with her. But well, what happened to my other queen? Because my other hive does not have a marked queen either. Oh, the 50-sided Rubik's Cube that is bees. And this puzzle never seems to be solvable. Well, that is this hive for now. We're going to go ahead and shut them up and we'll move on.